should the ant go free? It's up to the kid, not me. Oh, Reed, leave that kid with the raised up shoe. What do you think that kid should do?
Great job. All right, our next story is a story by author Jane Bowen, and it is called No Bath Tonight. Now we're going to kind of head into kind of more of a story theater type of scenes. And this scene is, we're going to have a few narrators in this scene. We'll have Saskia and Ella, and Gwenny will be our narrators, while Haley, who is going to be playing our grandmother, who you'll see in a little bit, will be playing our grandmother, and we have Catherine, who will be playing our child named Jeremy. Here is No Bath Tonight.
On Monday, Jeremy made a fortress in the sand. It had 3 towers and a moat. It had 2 knights trying to get out and a king trying to get in. Jeremy stepped on the king. It made his foot hurt. My foot hurts, said Jeremy to his mother at bedtime. No bath tonight. On Tuesday, Jeremy picked berries. He found 153 blueberries. He ate 97. He found 13 old raspberries. They made great ink squish. Jeremy wrote his name on his palm. Then he sat down on a prickler bush. It hurts, Claire, said Jeremy to his father at bedtime. No bath tonight. On Wednesday, Jeremy played baseball. He tripped over a home plate and hurt his nose. My nose hurt, said Jeremy to the sitter at bedtime. No bath tonight. On Thursday, Jeremy painted dinosaurs. He also painted his toes, 1 knee, and half an elbow. He was getting ready to put away the easel when the easel slammed shut on his finger. My hand hurts. No bath tonight. On Friday, Jeremy helped mow the lawn. He stepped on a bee. It stung him. My bee sting hurts. No bath tonight. On Saturday, Jeremy made a sandwich with a knife. He cut his finger. My finger hurts. No bath tonight. On Sunday, Jeremy's grandmother came over and they had tea. Let's look at the teacup and read the leaves. I can read printing, but I can't read leaves. I'll teach you, but first I'll teach you how to read. Kids don't have leaves. Come upstairs and let's make some tea. Grandma put Jeremy in the tub. The water began to change color. I see you made a fortress in the sand, picked berries, slid into home plate, painted pictures, and oh yes, you cut yourself. You forgot one thing, the bee sting. Oh yes, there it is, under that butter. Grandma let out the water in the tub and left a ring. I also see clean clothes, a walk in the park, an ice cream soda, a long, long story at bedtime, and Emma Grandma what? No bath tonight!
Very quickly, we don't think grandmas look like that. That would be like a great, great, great grandma. We know her. But this would be a really good time also to share with you how much input your girls had on these scenes. Not only did they help pick the scenes, they all helped cast each other. They also had a lot to do with what they wanted to put on the stage as far as how they wanted to set it up. We thought the bath part was going to be, we didn't know what to do with the bath. I think it was one of the girls' ideas, just to write tub on the side. And so not only was there acting, it was so much fun to work with them as actors, but it was so much fun to work with them as creative artists. So it was really terrific. So not only were they getting some work in acting, they were getting work in directing and set design and costume design as well. So it was pretty remarkable to see what they did. How are we doing, ladies? Are we getting set up? I know this is
Yeah. Oh no.
This scene, we're still going to stay with the story theater theme, and you may know this scene. This scene is called Brave Irene. And Brave, did we find the dress? Somebody said. Oh, we'll just use that one. That works great. That looks lovely. Can I help you set up a little bit?
Yeah.
All right. There we go. Just set this up really quickly. Awesome. Thank you. Perfect. Are we set now? Oh, good improvising, ladies, with the dress. All right, terrific. Anyways, I was saying, we're sticking still with the story theater. This story was one that I read to my daughter when she was little, and it's still one of my very favorites. This is called Brave Irene. And it's a snippet from the book.
Mrs. Bobbin, the dressmaker, was very tired and a bad headache, but she still managed to put the last stitches on the gown she was making.
It's the most beautiful dress in the whole world.
It is nice, but Dumpling, it's for the ball tonight, and I don't have the strength to bring it. I feel terribly sick.
Poor Mama, I can bring it there.
No, Cupcake, such a huge package and such a long way to the palace. And besides, it's starting to snow.
But I love snow.
And so, Irene coaxed her mother into bed, covered her with 2 quilts, and added a blanket for her feet.
Then she put lemon. Then she fixed some tea with lemon and honey in it and put more wood in the stove.
With great care, Irene took the splendid dress down from the dummy and placed it into a big box with plenty of tissue paper. Oh, just warm footing, and don't forget to button up. It is cold out there and windy. And so, Irene put on her fleece-lined boots, her hat and muffler, her heavy coat, and her mittens. She kissed her mother's hot forehead 6 times.
Then she slipped out with the big box, shutting the door firmly behind her.
It was really cold outside. Very cold. The wind whirled the falling snowflake this way and that into Irene's squinty face. Irene set downhill to Farmer Bennett's sheep pasture. By the time she got there, the snow was up to her ankles and the wind was worse. It hurried her along and made her stumble. Irene resented this. The box was a problem enough.
Easy does it.
She cautioned the wind leaned hard back against her.
By the middle of the pasture, the snow was even thicker. The wind drove her so rudely along that she had to skip, hop, and go helter-skeltering over the knobby ground.
Cold snow sifted into her boots and chilled her feet, but she managed to hurry on and put her lip out and hurry on. This was an important errand.
And that is the event. Now, our next story is one that you may all find very familiar. And even though it is March, we thought it would be fun to kind of revisit Christmas a little bit with a scene that I'm sure from a movie that you all see every Christmas Eve that plays 24 hours on Christmas Eve into Christmas, and that is A Christmas Story. And this scene is our flagpole scene. I don't know if you remember that scene. And we are going to have Saskia and Haley are going to narrate the story, while Ella is going to be playing Flip, and Wendy is going to be playing Schwartz, and Catherine is going to be playing Ralphie. So, here is A Christmas Story.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Says who?
says me.
Well, I double dare you.
The exact exchange and nuance of phrase in this ritual is very important. Do you want to try that line again?
The exact exchange.
You know what? Let's start the whole thing over again. I think you guys got kind of thrown off with the codes and stuff. Should we try that again from the start? All right, let's try that again. Catherine?
Yeah.
Sorry. Wayne?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Says who?
says me.
Oh yeah. I double dare ya.
The exact exchange and nuance of phrase in this ritual is very important.
And Flick says,
Are you crazy? Stick my tongue to that pole? That's dumb.
That's 'cause you know it'll stick.
You're full of beans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I double dog dare ya.
Now it was serious. A double dog dare. What else was there but a triple dare? And then the coup de grace of all dares, the sinister triple dog dare.
I triple dog dare ya.
Now, oh wait.
Schwartz created.
Schwartz created a slight breach of etiquette by going straight for the throat.
All right. All right.
Flick's spine stiffened, his lips curled in a defiant sneer. There was no going back now.
This is nuts.
That! Jeez, it really worked. The bell rang. So what are we gonna do now? I don't know. The bell rang. Yeah. Ah! Come back! Come back! Stop!
That is the end of that. Awesome. And now we come to our very last story of the afternoon. This story is another one that came from a children's book. Are we all good? And the name of this story is Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Type. Ladies, are you ready back there?
Yeah.
Yo. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears,
Click, clack, moo! Click, clack, moo! Click, clack, moo!
at first, he couldn't believe his ears.
How's that type? Impossible.
Click, clack, moo! Click, clack, moo! Click, clack, moo!
Then he couldn't believe his eyes. He got a note from the cows.
Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows.
It was bad enough that the cows had found a little typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets.
No way. No electric blankets.
So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door.
Sorry, we're closed. No milk today.
No milk today?
In the background, you heard the cows busy at work.
Click, clack, moo! Click, clack, moo! Clickety, clack, moo!
The next day, he got another note.
Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows.
Closed? No milk? No eggs?
In the background, you heard them.
Click, clack, moo! Click, clack, moo! Clickety, clack, moo!
Cows that type? Hens on strike? Who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs?
Farmer Brown was furious. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter.
Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. Your cows and hens, I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown.
Duck was a neutral party, so she delivered an ultimatum to the cows. The cows had an emergency meeting. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note.
Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter
Farmer Brown decided that this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. The next morning, he got another note.
Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is very boring. We'd like some dry clean board. Sincerely, the ducks. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack. Clickety, quack, quack.
And that is the end of that story. And that is the end of our speech. Please come on out and take a bow. Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Haley, Gwenny, Catherine, Saskia, Ella. Awesome job, ladies. And I got to tell you, it was our Herculean task what you did in just really